person alive today was enslaved in America. That is true. Black people are wanting free stuff. Okay. True. Not one black person alive
Shalom, 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 Yasharala, shalom, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Amashiach Barakatai, the Hawah for the Rakak Wadash, the Hawah for our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Yaquab, the Hawah for King David, the Hawah for the 12 apostles, the 144,000, the government body of Yasharala, and the elect men, women, and children of Yasharala, Shalom, Barakatai, the Hawah, giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, Barakatai, another meek service report. The Shita might say that so-called black people don't deserve reparations because we were not the ones that was in slavery under the Edomites, under the so-called white people. Okay, basically our forefathers, our ancestors was in slavery, but we, the generation now, was not in slavery, so we don't deserve reparations, which we don't, the elect, the hopeful elect, the house of David, the house of faith, we don't give a damn about reparations, because our reparation gonna come through Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Mashah, Barakatai, Kram Yashala. So we don't want no reparations from Esau. His money is no good, and the money is debt. It's nothing but a debt currency. And money is not wealth. Wealth is owning land, owning seas, you see, islands, oil, fields, so forth and so on. Okay? All right? So we don't want anything from these heathens. Nothing. All right? So I just want to be on clear on that. But what she failed to realize that the Bible deal with regeneration. So we are the people that was in slavery and captivity, whether she want to go back 100 years, whether she want to go back 200 years, or whether she want to go back 80 years. Because in the third, fourth generation, we come back on the earth again. All right, so let's address that, and let's bring out some precept in reference to the regeneration. Okay, so the same people that was in the field, being butt break, being lynched, being hung in trees, being our women being ravished, are the same people on the scene in 2024 of June. Okay, because you are your forefather, right? You are your forefathers. So the Bible deals with regeneration. Okay, all right, what you known as reincarnation, but the Bible deal with regeneration, to regenerate. Okay, all right. So let's open up in our first precept, Genesis 15 and 15. The Most High say, "And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age, but in the fourth generation they shall come hither again." So after you buried in good old age, the Most High say you will come what? In the fourth generation you should come hither again, for the iniquities of the Amorite is not yet fulfilled. Right? So you have to understand the Bible deal with regeneration. So we are the same people that went through the atrocities, whether you want to take it back 50 years ago, 80 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, we are the same people through the regeneration. Just like they are the same people. Because they are their forefathers. So when a so-called white man say, well, I didn't do that to y'all, or a so-called white woman say, well, we didn't do nothing to y'all. Yeah, you did. You back on the scene again through the regeneration, and y'all still doing it today, to this day. All right? The oppression still continue. The saga still goes on. There's no end of the people. Let's get that in the book of Ecclesiastes 4 and 16, because I want to address everything that she's going to bring out. So I want to address it through the precepts. When she says something through the clip, I want to stop, pause, and bring out precepts for edification and exaltation. Okay? To show that she's a liar, and we're going to let the Most High, Abba Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah Masha, be justified in his saying, as it says in the book of Romans 3 and 3 and 3 and 4. Ecclesiastes 4 and 16. There is no end of all the people. So you have to understand that. Even of all that have been before them. You see? They also that come after, you see, shall not rejoice in him. So what, first of all, you come back, there's no end of the people. There's 18 nations of people. All 18 nations is here in 2024 of June. Now, when he say they should not rejoice after him, meaning that's going into the 2/3 of the Hebrew Israelite, but that's not the point I'm making. Okay, but that going into the 2/3 of Israel, not rejoicing in Yahweh and Yahweh Shah when they would come back on the scene again. Okay, showing you that we come back on the scene again. All right, showing you that the Bible deal with regeneration. You coming back in the 4th generation. So I'm reading these precepts to prove that we the same people that was in the fields through the regeneration. So when they say, well, you wasn't in slavery, well, yes, we was in slavery. we back on the scene again. Okay? Shall not rejoice in him. The him is Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ, or intentionally call Jesus Christ, who's a so-called black man. Surely this also is vanity and vexation of spirit. Let's go to the book of Job 8 and 8. For inquire, I pray thee. See, that's why you got to always have an inquired mind. Of the former age. You see, of the former age. Talking about the past, because the white man will tell you that was in the past. But they remember, they honor Christopher Columbus. They kill us. They even got Columbus Day. They acknowledge they passed, but they tell us to forget ours, right? And the demise that they honor, they create their own demise, and then they honor it, right? For we are but slaked. Let's read that repetitive. Let's read that right. Job 8 and 8. For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers. That's why you got to know who your father is. Prepare to search your fathers. Our forefathers is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. For we are but of yesterday. You see? And know nothing. You see, because we don't remember. Because our days upon earth are a shadow. There you have it. There you have it. But I'm gonna keep going on and on. I ain't gonna stop there. Let's go to 2nd Esdras, chapter 14 and verse 35. The Most High said, for after that shall the judgment come. You see? when we shall live again. For we shall live again. And then shall the name of the righteous be manifest, and the works of the ungodly shall be declared. See? That goes into Ecclesiastes 4 and 16. They shall not rejoice after him. Okay? All right? So you got to understand that the Bible deals with regeneration, Israel. Let's go to the book of Matthew 16 and 13. And then I'm going to hit play and hear some more of the rhetoric. Matthew 16 and 13. When Yahushua came into the coast of Caesarea of Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I? Because they understood in this time that we come back on the scene again. They knew about the regeneration. Okay? That's why Yahushua is asking his disciples, who do they say I am? Because the Israelites knew about the regeneration. They knew about you coming on the scene again. Right? We knew that. Okay? Whom do men say that I am? That I, Salakia, the Son of Man, am. And they said, I'm in Matthew 16 and 14, and they said, some say thou art John the Baptist. Some say Yahushua was John the Baptist. Some say Elijah. And others Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. You see, or one of the prophets. So they understood that you come back on the scene again, showing you that they understood in the fourth generation, you come back on the scene again. So when they say, well, they tell somebody in 2024, well, you weren't in slavery. Yes, I was, because we are our forefathers. Okay, so just want to address that, and I want to be more detailed, which I can go more and more, but you get the point.
Day was enslaved in America. That is true. Black people are wanting free stuff. Okay.
She said we want free stuff. We built this city. We built this empire. We built their kingdom. It wouldn't be no TikTok if it wasn't for the Hebrew Israelites. It wouldn't be none of this if it wasn't for the Israelites. So we built this city. We built this thing for her to speak lawfully concerning our oppression. Let's get that right quick. Let's go to the book of Psalms. See, they speak lawfully of our oppression. That's what these Edomites do. They don't have no mercy on us. They speak lawfully concerning the Israelites' oppression. Right? So let's get that precept. Let's get the book of Psalms. Where it's at? Psalms, I believe, chapter 73. And 8. But let's go up a little bit. Cause she in great pride. She in pride. She a proud Edomite. A proud Edomite. They prideful. Very prideful. Okay, because they're not in trouble like other men, right? Let's start there. Psalm 73 and 5. The Most High say they are not in trouble like other men. Talking about these so-called white people. The so-called Caucasian race. Okay? All right? Let's read that again. Get understanding. With all that get understanding. Because wisdom is the principal thing, right? Proverbs chapter 4 and 7 going to that, I believe. The Most High saying Psalm 73 and 5. They are not in trouble. And that's facts. We can see that with our own eyes. They are not in trouble as other men. Neither are they plagued like other men. Therefore, pride compasseth them about as a chain. Violence covered them as a garment. Their eyes stand out with fatness. You see? They have more than heart could wish. She talking for us, talking about we want free things. We built this shit. We the chosen people. We the Most High children. We the sons of Abba Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua Masha. We the daughters of Zion, our sisters, the Yaikwat. So what the hell is she talking about? We above all people upon the face of the earth, Deuteronomy 76. We built this thing for all these heathen kingdoms. We the salt of the earth. Okay? Their eyes stand out. They all have got fat off of us. We built these empires. Our basketball players, our football players from the NFL, the college league, the Major League Baseball, the Northern Kingdom now took over. The Latinos, the Northern Kingdom, the Native Indians took over with any type of nigger sent by the seed of their father. Started with Jake, with the Southern Kingdom, Judah, and then the Northern Kingdom took it over and transitioned it. The so-called Cubans, the so-called Dominicans, you see, the so-called Haitians, the so-called Mexicans, so-called Guatemala, so forth and so on. The 12 tribes, we didn't take over the Northern Kingdom, the 10 tribes. See, we built, they got wrote off us, off our wicked Israelites, the singing, our artists. See, everything is through the Israelites. They eyes stand out with fatness, the Most High say. They have more than heart could wish. And this is my point in verse 8. They are corrupt, talking about the Edomites, and speak wickedly. And that's what she's doing in this clip. She's speaking wickedly concerning oppression. Because we being oppressed here. But she say, we want free thing. We not deserving because we not the people that was in slavery. That was our ancestors that was in slavery. Not understanding, I didn't broke it down. We come back in the regeneration. And that's our people. That's our forefathers and foremothers. You see, they speak lawfully. That's what's going on, Israel, right? Let's come out with another precept. Let's go to Isaiah 47 and verse number 6. The Most High say, I was wrought with my people. Let me see if that's what I want. Yeah, that's it. Isaiah 47 and 6. I was wrought with my people, talking about the Israelites, Jacob, the 12 tribes, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans with any type of nigger descent, and where we've been scattered in the four corners of the four winds of the earth. I was wrought with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thy hand. See, the Most High have given us into the hand of these Edomites, the sons of old Greece, Idumea, Edom, Adawan, Asashua, Ashah. You see, thou didst show them no mercy. They didn't show us no mercy. They still ain't gave us reparations. 40 acres and a mule. And you ain't gonna get it. Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid the yoke. Okay? Because even when our niggas were up, they still oppress us. Let's get that in the book of Zechariah chapter 1 and verse number 15. Coming out with a lot of precepts. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen. So the Most High is displeased with this Shedemite, with these heathens, with these Edomites, and all these heathens. Starting with Esau, Moab, Ham, Cush, Gabal, Tyree, Zidon, Ammon, Ishmael, all of them. And I am very sore displeased with the heathen. that are at ease. They're at ease. Look how she talking. She said we don't deserve, we want free stuff. For I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction. And she helped forward the affliction by saying, we don't need reparation. We good now. We good. We straight. Civil rights, 1964 helped us out when they still got redlining going on under Franklin D. Roosevelt put in during the Great Depression. They had redlining. You can watch documentaries on redlining. So how we good? Because all MLK did was integrated our dollars. That's all he did. All and everybody else got help from civil rights but us. We didn't benefit from that. The alphabet people benefit. The Japanese benefit. All these heathens benefit from the civil rights. We ain't benefit from none of that stuff. Okay? So let's continue on with that clip.
I don't know. I want free stuff. So I guess white people want free stuff too.
So she white people, they want free stuff. You got your heart desire, and they still ain't got enough. They in rulership. They own the currency. They got a military. They got a flag. They got a country. Several countries. Starting with the greatest country on earth, America. The daughter of Babylon. Spiritual Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah. They got their own trade and commerce. Now they being judged. Now they being jacked the hell up. Now these curses is going on them. As it say in Deuteronomy chapter 30 verse 7. These curses shall come upon our enemy. Now they complaining. They weren't complaining in 1776. They weren't complaining in 1814. They weren't complaining in 1920. They weren't complaining in 1940. They weren't complaining in the 1960s. And they sure weren't complaining in the 1980s. You see? That's what's going on, Israel. Let's continue on.
Reparations isn't about someone who had been enslaved and now is not enslaved. We had a chance to do that, and we blew it back in the 1880s and 90s. So 40 acres and a mule, for some it was more, for some it...
We ain't got jack. They ain't gave us nothing, Israel, Yasharallah. Esau is a forger of lies. They break every treaty. They made treaties with the indigenous and the native of the land. The 10 tribes of Yasharallah, they broke every peace treaty. Let's get Psalm 58 and 3. Esau is the father of lies. You can't trust this man. Psalm 58 and 3. The Most High say the wicked are estranged from the womb. Talking about Esau Edom. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. They just lie. You see, that's why he's the devil. The word devil means deceiver. In the Greek, it going to the word diablos. In the Latin, diablos, it means false accuser, slanderer, or deceiver. And they ain't gonna give you 2/3 jack, because only the 2/3 of Israel is waiting on this reparation. They trust in oppression, right? As it's saying Isaiah 30 and 12. You see, 2/3 of the Hebrew Israelites, they trust in oppression. Let's get that right quick. Because the house of David don't give a damn. They don't want that shit. They don't give a damn about that monopoly money. IOUs. Don't care about no IOUs. America's doomed. She being jacked the hell up. Let's get Isaiah chapter 30 and verse number 12. The Most High say, wherefore thus said the Holy One of Yasharallah. He's only the God of Israel. Because ye despise this word and trust in oppression. See, the 2/3 gonna trust in oppression. They still wanting this reparation, right? Still wanting this 40 acres and a mule when you can't do nothing with 40 acres and a mule in 2024. Good luck with that. And trust in oppression and perverseness, you see, and stay their own. You see? Because 2/3 of these Israelites, they want that. They want that. Because all they know is Egypt, Egypt, Egypt. They ain't waiting on the return of Yahweh Shah Mashiach. They not going to repent and be therefore converted and come back to Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. And you see how these Edomites feel about you, 2/3. Let's continue on with that clip.
Was less. 40 acres and a mule is what was promised to those working on plantations. That never happened. Then sharecropping. Then all the Jim Crow. All of those things prevented Black Americans from establishing any kind of generational wealth. Up and until the Civil Rights Act. Now, we can argue for a really long time that the Civil Rights Act didn't clear everything up. It didn't. But at least it was now illegal to discriminate. So I want you to think about if your family and ancestors...
MLK didn't do nothing for us in the civil rights. Nothing. He just led us to a burning house. Like he say, I've led my people into a burning house. And that burning house is USA. And she gonna burn in World War III. She gonna literally be on fire in that third woe. Let's get Jeremiah 23 and 25. I have heard what the prophet said that prophesied lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, you see? So through MLK, I have dreamed, his civil rights movement, it ain't done nothing for our people, Israel. It ain't done nothing for her. Don't let them fool you. She could talk about 1964 and all that buffoonery. Ain't done nothing for our people. It got worse. You see? How long shall this be in the heart of the prophet that prophesied lies? Because all these false prophets that Esau groomed and gave to the Israelites, gave to the people, they came with lies and deception and deceit. Showing you that the civil rights movement didn't do nothing for us, Israel. Yea, they are prophets of deceit. You see, the Most High say these men were prophets of deceit. Of their own heart. Because that was their agenda. That's what they wanted. Your heart is your mind. They lean to their own understanding. When Proverbs 3 and 5 say, lean not to thy own understanding. And all thy ways acknowledge Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach Barakatah, and he shall direct thy paths. See? So 1964 didn't do nothing for everybody benefit but us. We worse off. Continue on with the clip.
Had to start at 1964, where you and your family would be today. How would you have paid for college? Would your family have been able to help?
Who give a damn about college and his collegian? Once again, only the 2/3 is concerned with all that stuff. The boulets and the make. Give a damn about that. Our help come from Yahweh B'Shem Shah. Let's get that. Psalms 124, I believe. That's probably my last precept. And I hope that this lesson was edification and exaltation. Giving all honor and glory to Abba Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. Psalms 124, number 8, verse 8. Our help is in the name of the Elohim. Man, our help is in the name of Abba Yahweh. He is, he exists, he is to be. And Yahweh Shai, our great redeemer, our great deliverer. Our help is in Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Not in college, in tuition, and free. Whatever she talking about, our help is not in that. Who made heaven and earth? See, the house of David gonna trust in Abba Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai Mashiach. That's what's going on, Yasharella. Let's continue on.
Be with that. Where would you have lived? Reparations is about making up for what wasn't given then, which could have propelled that community into wealth today. We are finally seeing Black Americans with multi-generational wealth starting to emerge, and it's only going to keep on going, and that's great.
I hope that this lesson
But
was
what
edification
reparations
and
does is it
Shalom.
makes up for the fact that you had all these enslaved Americans, and then, okay, you're free, with nothing. Starting from scratch in a system where they weren't even counted as a full human being, where they were limited in what jobs they could have. They